Hey guys, just want to do a bit of a shout out to the people who've been watching my videos in the last couple of weeks. I've noticed that there's been a bit of an increase in my viewership, so I just want to thank everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yet again, it is another unscripted video, but this is quite a good video comparing this demo of Conflict Desert Storm to the final release. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if this is the first video checking out on this channel, then check out the other videos in my channel. You'll find a lot of interesting titles that I've covered. Anyway, see you guys in the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on yet again another demo. So today we're going to be looking at Conflict Desert Storm. Now, this is an interesting demo because yet again we're at the stage where things are different. And I mean very different compared to the final release of the game, and just due to the fact that there's different buildings and missing, items and whatever. Now, I got this demo from my friend Zero G Peep. He has his own channel. I'll put it down in the description. It's nothing. It's basically like a comedy channel. But anyway, yeah. So he sent me this along with two other demo discs actually, and yeah, this is a really interesting game that is on this demo. There's going to be things that are different. I will be now doing a side-to-side comparison of both the retail and the beta, especially for this first part of this game. You can see that the logo and the intro loading screen is different compared to the retail version, and when we get to the cinematic that starts this game, you'll see that that's different as well. So here we go. One thing you'll realize is that the intro is different in terms of different angles, what's happening, different lighting and all that, which is very cool. So this game is, I would say, it's kind of at its late beta stages, just coming out of mid beta, I would say, because there's still a lot of things they have to add in, especially with the level we're going to be playing, and just the things they have to change and whatnot. But yeah, again, these could be differences compared, just due to the fact that it's a demo. I'm not entirely sure, but there are definitely differences compared to the retail, which makes the game a bit interesting to play in terms of it being different and whatnot. Now, things you realise is like when he was stabbing the guy, the animation was different. When the sniper shot the tower guard, that was very different as well. It's weird. It's cool as well. So we'll just make sure that we look at all the differences in this version of the game, because it's interesting to see, and I love doing this stuff for you guys. It's good. So yeah, again, this video will be unscripted, just due to the fact that I wanted to get this video out, because I have obviously bigger videos that I'm working on. So anyway, here we go. So from what I remember, this screenshot and also the logo is different. In the main menu, obviously, we have the differences in terms of it being a play demo, so just like single player. What's interesting as well is in the options, we don't have a refresh rate change option that we can use in the retail version. Instead, it's just I think it's just sat at 50 Hz, I think, on the retail version. Whereas in the demo, you can change from 50 to 60, which is really odd. I don't know why they'd take that out. Obviously, multiplayer has been grayed out. We're going to be playing on easy, and we're going to be playing as the SAS. So this is going to be a very interesting demo to play. So here we go. I don't think the intro briefing is any different. I think it's actually quite similar, but I do know that this cinematic for where Foley's being attacked is slightly different also.
Get that C4 pretty quick. If they see us, we're dead.
Yeah, I'm on it. Just another few seconds. Huh? تعالوا هنا! انتشروا هنا!
Oh dear. No, not Foley. God. And the other guy that died. I like how in this game or in this mission, there's no reports of, you know,
Alpha 2, this is Voodoo 3.
of the guy that just fucking died.
North of the bridge. Rescue Foley, blow the bridge, and return for extraction. Good luck. Over.
Roger that, Voodoo 3. See you later. Over.
Righty, so we're gonna get straight into the differences when it comes to this this beta of the game. And after this, anyway.
Foley is being held in a small building northeast of the bridge. Secure the position, then rescue Foley. Intelligence indicates the best approach is along this dry riverbed. This border checkpoint is heavily guarded and should be avoided. When Foley was captured, the guards took his C4 plastic explosive charge. Find the C4, then use it to blow the bridge.
How do they know this?
Use the C4 to destroy the upper central struts of the bridge. Return to the landing zone for helicopter extraction.
Righty, anyway, so let's get right into the differences. So, we have smoking wreckages here, but in the final version of the game, that these are supposed to be smoking as well. You see these T-30, I guess a T-72, so I don't know, I'm not quite sure. I don't know what tank they are, T-40, I'm not quite sure. But these tank wreckages are supposed to be smoking as well, but in this version of the game, they're not. We're going to come up to something that's also very different in this demo as well. So, as you can see, we have this jet flying over. Now, in the retail version of the game, we have 3 trucks driving along here, and an A-10 Warthog comes down and actually destroys the 2 behind this truck, and then the truck drives off. But also, what's interesting in this demo is that you'll find out there's a lot of buildings missing from this version as well. There's supposed to be a building here with a health pack inside, and that's not present in this version of the game. Along with barbed wire that's supposed to go across the sides of the riverbed as well. So, let's get this going. Yet again, this is another area where there's supposed to be 2 buildings and a bunch of goats, and they're not present in this version of the game either. So yeah, again, we're kind of at this stage where we're dealing with a version of the game which has a lot of things missing, but yet it's still quite late into its stages of development. So I don't know if these buildings were cut out of the demo just due to limitations on the disc, but from what I do know is that these are not present at all in this version of the game, which is kind of cool when it comes to looking at it. Yeah, we've got more jets flying over. Let's take out this BMP whilst we're at it. I don't believe there's any differences with the BMP that we end up blowing up. Shit. That's not good. That's the first time I've ever missed that. Fuck! Oh well. We can entirely miss it if we want to. Don't need to kill it. If we want to, we just grab the RPG and get it. Oh no, the alarm has been raised. What a shame. Anyway. Let's get up there. What I find interesting about this demo as well is that yet again we're at this stage where, like I said before, buildings are not present. But when I was playing this demo a couple of days ago, I came across this ruin and I was there like, this is cool. Cool bit of scenery. But why is this here? What relevance does this have for this game? And I realised in the retail version that there's actually tents and whatnot here, and there's actually AK and AK-47 ammo there. So it's, you know, it's definitely very lackluster in this demo compared to what the final cut is. Another thing that's very interesting about this demo is that this border checkpoint, or this checkpoint for this road to Baghdad, the barrier is down there in this version, but on the retail version it's up here at the top of the hill. And it kind of makes sense, you know, why would you have it down there? You know, you'd rather move it up here, save more space, wouldn't you, at the end of the day? So yeah, that's a bit of a difference as well in this version of the game. Now in this version of the game, it lacks an Iraqi flag that's supposed to be here, or Iraqi flag, I guess that's how you say it. But yeah, let's grab this C4 quickly and get that over and done with. We'll also grab this RPG, get on the machine gun and kill the couple of waves of enemies that come at us. Mind my awful shooting, I'm having to deal with a third-party controller that has dead zones and all that good stuff. You know, the good stuff that a player like me needs when I'm, you know, sifting through demos and all that stuff. There we go. Now, I don't know if there's any differences in terms of the these waves that come at you. I'm not quite sure. I'll be interested to know if there is, to be fair. But I don't think there is. But what we're going to do, though, is we are going to take down... If we can find the BMP, that is. If I can actually kill the guy, thank you. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to blow up the bridge later on. I'm just going to go into this building and... Is that the BMP there? Yes, no. Ooh, cheeky fuck. Eat trash. Thank you. So there is a guy hiding in here, so we're gonna take him out quick. So I don't think there's any differences in the AK either. I think the AK is just as normal as it is in the final version of the game. That's one thing as well, is that the retail version of the game compared to this version, there's no differences in the weapons, I don't think. I don't think there's any differences in the icons either when you're selecting the weapons and whatever. So yet again, it's all down to the fact that everything else is almost complete. It's just there are a few things missing from the this version of the game, which is rather cool. So here we go. We're going to go and do the stealth kill very quickly. I think also there's might be a few differences in terms of locations of enemies, which might be an interesting thing. Now, what's interesting as well is that yet again we're supposed to have a smoking ruin with this tank being here. There's also supposed to be a helicopter here as well. We don't see that in this version of the game, which is weird to say this, because you would try and have as much action as you can in your version of, or in your demo of the game, but maybe they didn't have that in just due to the fact that there is limitations on this demo compared to the final cut of the game. Let's go ahead and let's get Foley out of his cell.
Good to see you. What kept you?
Interesting about Foley as well is that his shirt is green in this version compared to his retail version where it's blue, which is also very cool to realize. So yeah, again, we do have a few model differences here and there. Nothing too major though, nothing, completely out of the blue, but interesting enough to kind of point out and go, oh yeah, that's different. So we're actually going to go across we're not going to go back to the riverbed, we're actually going to go across the river, and we're going to go across the bridge even. But whilst we cross it, we're going to plant the C4, And get out of here. So, what I find interesting about, you know, PS2 demos and PS1 demos, and just demos in general, is that you will always find a game that is different compared to its final counterpart. It's just, I find it cool because, you know, especially with PS1, PS2 demos, you know... Where are we taking fire from? Interesting. But yeah, so like, you know, with PS1 and PS2 demos, you just find like whatever game you will play on a demo, it's gonna be different. Yeah, again, the difference in this in Blowing Up That Bridge is that in the retail version there's actually a cinematic compared to this version where there isn't. But yeah, so what's just really cool about this all is the fact that you know, you just have this really like cool, if not a really, if you have a lot of demos in your collection or whatnot, it's just cool in a way because you pretty much you have these, you know, you have these basically save states of just developments of development stages of these games, and that's what I love. And you know, about sifting through demos and seeing what games are different or not. Like some people have said to me that doesn't it get tedious or doesn't it get tiring, and in reality no, it doesn't. For me it doesn't, for me, because I love doing it. I love being able to sift through demos and seeing what is a difference compared to that demo, compared to the final cut. And this game is a prime example. You're like, yeah, this game may be close to completion, but there are things that are different that are worth showing to people and saying like, hey, look, this is different compared to, you know, to the final version of the game. Like, I used to play this game a little bit back in the day when I was younger, and you know, I would never think of what I played would be any different, but you know, playing this demo, it's different.
Promoted.
Yay, promoted. Sergeant. Paul Foley didn't get upgraded at all. But anyway, yes, so that is this demo of Conflict Desert Storm. Hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. I really wanted to show off this demo. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe, it'll help a lot. Also, check out my main channel. I do gameplays and playthroughs and whatever. Also, check out my other videos on this channel. I recently just released a video of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, a really early beta. It was basically a quick look, but I will be doing a full video on that. There will be more videos coming out. Hopefully, I'm going to try and release as many demos as I can for this, or many videos as I can for this channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.